Wait, you're on the side.
Well, I thought I'd sit here. We're live anyway.
We're not live.
By the way, we are live. Hi, everybody. I've gone and ruffled him up already. Look at that. Anyway,
All right,
we're live.
Stay there, then.
Right, I can move over. There you go. But if you are, you've probably just joined the shenanigans, right, in the household, right here. Thank you. Good. I decided to press the live button before. Look at that. See we need to get some mugs, special mugs.
LaraWells is all over me.
I know. I'm all over him like a rash. Guys, how are you? We H2O, welcome from YouTube. We're streaming to YouTube as well tonight. We've got Kat, we've got Jay. Hello, Jay Harpreet. Hi, Harpreet. Liz Williams is here as well. We've got Pat Taylor.
Hi,
Pat. I know. Angela Lewis as well. Do you want to say hello to Debbie Johnston?
Beth Sibring.
Yep.
Wow, lots of people.
Eileen, lovely. Yep. Eileen is on as well. Hi, Eileen. It's good to see you all on here. And Piper. I gave you a wee reading last night, Piper. I don't know whether you got it on, like when we're doing it.
Okay, so tonight we're talking about, darling, what are we talking about?
Yeah, we're doing, well, I want to say a quick hello because Stephanie Dodds is on as well. We've got Nicole as well, Nick Turn. We've got Zoe Todd, Claire Roy. Claire, I'm sorry for a bad day today, sweetheart. But listen, we're back. We're regrouping, right? It's just a bad day. It's not a bad week or a bad year, all right? We all have the odd bad day. The gorgeous Norma as well is on. How is your art going today? Yet sharing lots. Steady there, Norma. Steady. We're not at the sharing part yet, but and
there's lads.
Yeah, Ben, the light bringer, is in the house.
Just to let you know, lads, can you let everybody know where they can hear the podcast that we did? So maybe you could post the link. Yeah,
post the link in the comments, please, Lance, for everybody, or send it to us, and we'll post it in the comments later on. Jen Leake is here as well. Regina, we're catching up on Friday. I'm so glad that you're on here tonight. Valerie Holloway. Hi, Valerie. Yeah, and Michelle Kidd. Michelle, she's very talented at the intuition side as well.
Oh, good.
So she is.
Good.
So we've got a few of us on here tonight. Lance says, okie dokie.
Hi, Rochelle.
Yep. Of course, if you're wanting anybody to come on tonight, we can send the link out if you want them to come on and chat away.
Well, we can. We've got a bit to discuss tonight anyway, haven't we?
We have, by special request, actually. Kate Wilson. Hi, Kate. How are you, sweetheart? Good to have you on here. How was Stuart's birthday? Did it go well? Because he's a Gemini, isn't he? So I think it must have been his birthday recently. We've got John McEwen Joseph. I'm not sure in which order the names are, right? The gorgeous Sharon Stewart as well is on.
A wee card would be amazing.
And Beth Sibbering's daughter Sophie says hi, which is great. Thank you so much for calling in here. We're going to talk about empathy tonight.
Yes.
By special request. We've had a few comments. Haven't we, Norma? Right, we've had a few comments. The difference between empathy and being an empath. Right? So what is it then? Come on, share with us.
No.
What do you mean, no?
I'm not being empathic to that. Well, there's quite a few, isn't there? There's sympathy, there's empathy, there's empath. So yeah, if you're an empath, it means you're able to pick up on maybe other people's feelings, other people's emotions, so you're actually indirectly reading their energy. And then empathy-wise, is actually to be able to share that with that other person. So they're two quite defined. What?
Nothing.
Two quite defined differences. And then obviously, as we know, sympathy is something which is quite separate altogether. So empathy-wise, I mean, when did you realize that you were an empath?
When I started thinking, my God, I'm really weird compared to other people. I don't seem to be able to process information the same as other people, right? And I believe the best in everybody, right? I don't care how negative they are, right? Even Jack the Ripper had a nice side, right? That doesn't mean I'm going to fall, into the whole, not seeing the nasty, nastiness. But what I'm saying is I see the energy in people's hearts, right? I process information in a different way through the sensory system, right? And so I've got to feel it to know it, all right? I've got to feel it. So empath is about feelings and about processing the feeling information in order to culminate the thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Whereas the other type, you know, of non-empaths, as I call them, non-empaths, they will see something, you know, like visually and go, oh yeah, and they process the thoughts, or, you know, they process it in different ways, but not through their feelings.
Absolutely.
Right. And as an empath, it's difficult to actually understand, isn't it? You know.
Well, we could wander into psychopath now as well.
Psychopath was like 17 different types. They're not all mass murderers, by the way.
No.
It's only like a small minority. Right, you've got sociopaths, haven't you?
Sociopaths,
we don't profess to be like, you know, psychiatrists and psychologists and stuff here, do we? But I have done a lot of counselling, because I'm a trained counsellor, and I'm trained grief counsellor as well. NLP, I've got a diploma in NLP, dream analysis, iridology, life coaching, spiritual coaching, grade 1 medium, you know, but it's just like, they're just things that I did to learn, not to have certificates and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's what you mean. It was just to arm myself with the tools. But being empathic and having empathy, in other words, you feel for somebody, you've got empathy for somebody, you can feel the way that they feel, right? I mean, how many of you on here, Kate Wilson's watching from bed, so she's got the right idea. How many of you on here would say that they're actually maybe struggled over the years and to understand other people? You're always feeling for other people. You're processing information differently. How many of you would say that you're actually an empath on here? So if you're an empath,
give us some hearts.
Give us some hearts. That's right. We'd love to see the hearts. Give us the hearts.
Heartbreed's a psychopath. Watch out, everybody.
Psychopath. Maybe that's me, Lola, falling all paths. Maybe that's a type, right? All paths. Right? Empathy, psychopathy, and sociopathy, right? So we'll call them all paths, right? In other words, that maybe that's another way of being bilingual, isn't it? If you speak multi-languages, maybe we can understand different languages by processing information in a different way. It's not about the vocal language. No.
And then, of course, the other side, you've got somebody who could be a mirror, and the mirror will reflect back to you what you will need to see. So somebody could be a psychopath and a mirror. So they could actually be reflecting back to you maybe what you're showing them in order to align with you. And then when they've done that, they'll turn psychopathic because they've got you under their spell. So it's quite interesting, isn't it?
There's Helios as well. Love his name, right? Struggled all my life as a child. So would you say, Helios, that you were empathic and probably didn't have anybody around about you to be able to understand being an empath? All right. Even now, my dad, you know, I would try and make conversation and stuff and, you know, share how I felt about it. My dad would say that was irrelevant. Right, he would dismiss how I felt about everything all the time, and then tell me I was a mine of useless information, right? Because I was trying to, you know, talk about feelings and stuff. But Dad's a very, very logical man, so he is, you know, engineering brain, of course, you know. And as I got older, I understood that. But I tell you, there was many years where I was like, why does he not even understand, like, to talk about feelings? So Sharon says she found out when I told her. And I'm a Ray of Sunshine. What I was saying to Sharon last night, my mum's middle name's Ray, and she was called after Ray of Sunshine. Oh, okay. Right. So when Sharon calls me that, I get a lift. Yeah. Every post, like when I put a post up, she'll give the answer to it and put a Ray of Sunshine. So there you go. That's nice. Somebody's Ray of Sunshine.
Wait, you're my whole sunshine.
All right, it's all seized up here. All right, Belinda says she can feel everybody's emotions. That's a good point, Belinda. Being an empath, it means that we can feel everybody's emotions, and it's such a struggle to sort our way through that.
Absolutely, which is distinguishing what's yours, what's other people's. You know.
That's right. Yeah. Healy says still struggle even now, and I'm 40, and yes. All right. So it's that being surrounded. So it's a bit like being born the black sheep in a white family, or the white sheep in a black family, if you want to be balanced about it.
Don't be racist now, I know. Black lives matter.
So did red. I know.
Black lives matter.
Can I just say that we've always been in the minority? Until you go to Wales, then you see loads of redheads, and you go, oh my God, they've migrated down there. Honestly. Right. Jennifer's saying learning how to block negative emotions is hard sometimes. Absolutely, Jennifer. Let's just talk about that for a minute. Negative emotions, right? I find it personally, Ben will tell you, I have a flip switch, right? and I'm very placid and stuff, but the flip switch happens when there's too much negativity round about me. Look at him grinning like that. Right? And that includes reading out negative stuff that he reads on Facebook, on the internet, on Twitter. Oh my God, right? My God. Or even bad dreams, right? There's a flip switch, isn't there? Where I'm fine up to a point, and then suddenly it just goes too far the other way, and that's it. I'm gone, because the processing the negative emotions part, actually how being an empath, you immediately think about or feel about how they're feeling when they're, so it's not just about the story. Yeah. It's about, oh my God, how did they feel when that happened, in order for somebody to come along and report about it to begin with. Of
course, but what you've got to remember is that you've been hardwired that way your entire life. So you've been able to pick that up, as most people maybe haven't been wired fully that way. So I think going back to the question about maybe blocking off the negative energy and learning how to shield that is, as you know, we all have an aura around us. And if you feel anything coming into that aura, and that negative and that vibe starting to drop, you push back. You literally push your energy back. You detach from the situation and you walk away. And it's almost being a bit psychopathic in respects that you're protecting yourself. Because if you're not protecting you, nobody else is. So...
well, Valerie's saying sometimes she gets sad, right? I feel like I'm having a choker when I don't. Exactly, and you don't know where it's coming from. You suddenly get all emotional, right? And I'm lucky. I was able to channel it into the profession that I'm actually in, right? Because the universe conspired in order to leave me clues along the way until I got to the point where I had no option. I thought, oh well, I may as well. If I'm going to be viewed as being different, I may as well
embrace it. Yeah.
I may as well embrace it and actually make a difference to other people with it. So I was able to channel it. Ashley Marie Booth, great to have you on here. New viewer. Hi, Ashley. Stick around, because we will get to the reading part just shortly. All right, but we wanted to talk, about this.
My dad, what was that?
That's Kate. Kate, yeah.
I was an engineer too, and I just remember asking him something technical, and he told me that I was a seer to believe. And I told him I want to believe what I'm seeing. I was in it was like yesterday. Wow. Okay.
Oh my God, Kate, you too.
Wow.
I know my dad would, like I said, he would say irrelevant. He would say doesn't matter. He has to see it to believe it. In fact, to this day, my dad and I have never had a conversation about what I do. He's had plenty of people go to him, even at work, saying, I had a reading with your daughter. We used to work at DuPont. It used to be ICI at that point. Used to work, I had a reading with your daughter. She's amazing. She did this. She said this. She did. But my dad, it just makes his brain have a brain fart if it goes beyond a certain point.
Absolutely.
He just doesn't understand it. And of course, as you know, Kate, we work in the energy of, we don't need to understand it. We get our understanding as we go along. Right? And so sometimes there's that kind of feel sorry for people that maybe don't work like that.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, well, obviously, as we know, the brain's divided between the conscious, the subconscious, and obviously we're using the logical mind a lot of the time. And engineers and a lot of people who work in the logic aren't able to shift over to the subconscious.
Right.
Healers. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Is that not what I say to you? I don't even watch the news, read papers.
I don't watch the news. I don't read papers or anything that really.
Who dreamed of Donald Trump the other night with it?
That's irrelevant. We got a connection.
It's irrelevant.
We've been talking.
That's
irrelevant. Right.
I totally hear you, Helios.
Yeah.
Don't watch out and read about other people's misery all the time, and you don't trust what's written in the papers anyway. Even the COVID came out, was still walking about like nothing was going on.
Well, yeah, it didn't really affect us in that respect about the bookings and so on. But what are you looking at there?
I'm just reading down the comments.
Yeah, there's quite a few.
I know. Listen, I have got my cards here. Here we go. We're loving this talk. Are you loving this talk? Right? If you're loving the talk, give us a high five in the comment section. Kate, I totally get you with your dad saying that, trying to tell you that seeing is believing and not the other way around. Davina loves the background. Davina, it was an accident. Right? It's meant to have a green screen. I put the background up and it went all sparkly. I thought, we're keeping that.
It's a sparkler.
I know, it's a sparkler. Manny, I need to learn to focus more. Now, that's the thing about the empathy. Or did we freeze? We froze.
Did we?
Yeah, we did froze when somebody said about it. We must have gone all funny. Yeah, Sarah Crichton high five because you can't find a high five thing. Look, we've got loads of high fives. Andrea Scally's on as well. Andrea, good to see you on here. Angela Harper, Anne-Marie Johnston, hi Lara Ben, we've got there. We've got the Lara and Ben show tonight. Next time I'll be more prepared and I'll put it on the
Lara
thing.
Ben show, yeah?
Yeah, the Lara and Ben.
We'll change the background, yeah? Oh, look at that. Look how protective you are. Like Smeagol.
I like a bit of sparkle. Don't you love a bit of sparkle, guys?
Yeah.
Right, okay, we're going to take a pause on the whole empathy thing here. Right, guys, I've got my cards. I'm prepared to do a couple of readings here, right? So let's build the energy up here, although we do have a lot of great energy going on here. So it's share time. All right, like and follow the page. In fact, let's put the banner up. Let's put the banner up because I haven't used it for ages. Look. There we go. No, I was going to use it. Means you'll have to do a couple of readings.
Okay, then done.
Jeez. All right. Get back to the comments because I can't see what the hell's going on. And quiet dogs. That's great. Katie's there as well. Say hello to Katie. For us to Andrea. It's good to have you both on here. In fact, the whole family on here. Right. Sharon's saying.
Oh,
That's right. They mistake kindness for weakness.
Yes, they do. They do. Well, no, I think actually what they do is they latch on to the fact that they can take advantage of you. So, yeah, it's being savvy to knowing who's maybe an energy vampire and trying to take from you and who's not.
But it's difficult for us to gauge that. So we've got Andrea and Katie here and the famous Brian as well watching and all the clan. Yep, all the dogs and cats and stuff. All right, so guys, get sharing, right? Share. And follow the page and then hit the share button. All right, go to the share, even like and follow this post as well, but to like the post as well. We send the love hearts too. We don't tend to see, although we see the love hearts at the top, we don't see them go up and it doesn't look all pretty. So share, please, share into groups, share with your friends, hell, share with your mother. All right, share with somebody else's mother if you want, but listen, we can share with everybody and share with her dad too. I mean, why not?
Yeah, don't be sexist.
This has been Father's Day.
Yeah, exactly.
I know. I've got my cards and I'm shuffling. Okay, we're going to do this for about a minute, so we are. Just while I say a quick hello, we've got Sarah Crichton that's joined us as well. Andrea, your dad's an energy vamp. Is he quite a logical person too, Andrea? Right? Because I think that this could be, if you're empathic, which I know you are because I've met you, we've conversed on the screen and everything, and I think that it can be difficult. It's kind of like opposite things. You know, it's like you're always talking oppositely, and the way that they even understand you is completely different to how actually you want to be thinking. After a while, you just stop trying to show them who you are. Am I right, guys? And you actually just will tailor yourself to how they are. Yeah. All right. Because it's easier.
Absolutely.
It's easier. Yeah.
You dumb yourself down for a way of an easier life, but in the process, you're killing off part of you. So it's just really about re-establishing that link, the inner you that you want to be.
Absolutely. Right, okay, let's see. Norma, I'm going to pick a couple of cards for you, sweetheart. You're sharing like a mofo. I'm sure Norma does this continually from the minute she comes on.
You know she does,
yeah. Absolutely. Norma, do we have the pitter-patter of tiny feet coming into the family? I feel that there's a new baby, a little baby girl coming into the family, and news will happen over the next couple of months. All right, a lot of pressure, bones, muscles, joints that are mentioned there, and feeling maybe the heaviness of stress, past and present. Internally, a worrier, Norma. You and I both know that you're an empath, sweetheart, and I know that you express that with your art, which is amazing. I've got mum in spirit and dad in spirit here, kind of like cheering me on. They love hearing the news of the pitter-patter of little tiny feet and look forward to the family extending. Emotionally, they're telling me it's been through a bit of a rough time for you. However, you're keeping a low profile. They like the fact that you're being diligent, you're being hardworking, and you're being true to yourself by staying in your lane. And I have to tell you to watch for your neck and your shoulder, Norma. I'm feeling that whether you're lying all awkwardly on it or not, but I feel that you're carrying a lot of past tension round about there. And don't talk to Ben about past tensions in the shoulders. he used to be a sports massage therapist, as I found out to my cost. Can I tell you that?
Oh, that's lovely, Sharon. Thank you ever so much. That's so thoughtful of you.
Oh, that's nice, Sharon.
That is.
Oh, she's amazing, Sharon.
How empathic is that?
I know. She really is amazing.
Wow.
I have never seen a bad side of Sharon. Do you know that?
No.
From all the... No,
that's...
never. And been 100% supportive. There you go. Piper Jane, I'm coming to you, sweetheart. My God, you're sharing like a mofo today, so you are. All right. And even though you've had an upsetting... I saw something saying that you'd been upset. You had a bit of an upsetting time, but my God, girl... You're very, very welcome, Norma. There she is there. Big thank you.
Oh,
And thank you, Norma, for
Thank
being
you
so
for sharing.
supportive.
Yeah.
There's another one. Never seen a bad day. There's Piper sharing again like a mofo. Right, there we go. Right, if you've been sharing, send us lots of purple. I was going to say balls there. I thought, better not. God's sake.
No.
Right, send
for
us
later.
lots of purple crystal balls.
Crystal
Right,
balls.
and I know, Norma, you've not got the crystal ball thing on your phone, so just improvise. Do the stars, okay? Do the stars. Don't send anybody else's balls. All right, Piper, I'm going in before I open my mouth and get myself into more trouble. See what I mean? Honest to God.
Can't take her anywhere, honestly.
Shared lots. We carved my birthday tomorrow. Would be amazing, please. Right, John, stick with me, John. Right, I'm assuming your name's John and not McEwen. Although up in Scotland, I tell you what, it could be McEwen.
McEwen John Joseph. Yeah.
The last name is the first name, if you know what I mean. In a lot of right, Piper. A couple of cards coming up for you, sweetheart. Right, give it a rest with the sharing right now. We're okay. Right, give it a rest. We'll get back to that just shortly once we do this sort of empath thing. A lot of changes here, Piper. Out with the old, in with the new. It's time to make a cull. All right. So in other words, to have a good clear out, right? When we're feeling really upset about stuff, I always feel it's good to move furniture, clear out drawers, clear out clothes, get rid of shoes, right? Stuff that you don't wear, get it on eBay and sell it, girl, honestly, and be productive. So we redirect that emotion and we put it into something productive. Ben will tell you he'll tell you up front that if I'm upset about something, he can tell, because immediately I start like really working hard and motivate myself like work-wise, don't I?
I know, she turns into Monica from Friends. You know, she goes off dusting stuff which has already been dusted. I'm like,
I don't do
what
that.
are you doing?
My mum no moves furniture, and she's always cleaning out.
What's the way of the witch, isn't it?
It must be the way. Move the energy, right? We move the energy. And Piper, so we need to go to the magical energy in you, the witchy energy. Every woman has a witch within her, right? That witch means wise woman.
Can I come in on Piper there?
Go for it. Oh, okay, God, here we go.
Right. Yeah. Okay, Piper, you need to lose some friends. Okay, they're not serving you. They're pulling you down. You need to be ruthless. Exactly what Lara's saying, out with the old, in with the new. You need to get rid of those people that are sucking the life out of you. Just do it, because they don't give two hoots about you. They're just there for their agenda. Everybody has an agenda. And you just got to establish what's real and what's not. So please look into your friendship group. I'm getting a strong feeling there.
I also want to talk about love and relationships, all right? And I feel about unsettlement, about maybe it's complicated and not sure about where you stand, or maybe the communication you need to hear is different from what you're actually receiving. So I feel that you need to back off a bit where this is concerned, right? And have confidence in your power, girl, right? Again, witchy magic, confidence in your power, right? You drop down into the feminine energy, all right? And allow space for transformation, all right? When it comes to relationships, the more you push, the more they push back, all right? Or the more that you get by, with distance, and sort of that.
Yeah.
Well, you know that.
No, I'm agreeing with you.
It's actually quite a wiggly chair, so don't be fooled by the whole nodding, because one little tilt and it could just be like a Graham Norton moment, won't it? You just no, I meant
right.
Yeah.
Right,
We don't like your story. We'll just press the button and off you go. There we go. So Piper, I hope that helps you, sweetheart. All right, but I have to say the next 2 weeks will tell all. We're also coming into a Mercury retrograde. All right, and a new moon's a new beginning, but we've got the full moon at the end of next week, or the power will be building up. All right, so I do feel, right, that it's time to package the emotions up, get them going in a direction, know your strengths, girl, right, and understand that you don't need to fight anybody for anything. It's the other way around. They need to fight for you, and if they're not fighting for you, then that's it. Cut, move on. All right, lots of love, sweetheart. Anyway, right, John. All right, I'm hoping John's got back. Amanda Deaton's joined us as well. Hello, Nicola Lacey as well. Demi Martin. She's saying, hello, beautiful tribe. Look at that. And it is a tribe here.
Like Debbie?
It is a tribe. Yeah. Hang on. Look, we're well behind. Look at all the the purple crystal balls here.
Wow.
There we go.
That's a lot of balls.
I know. Ramona, lots of positive energy vibes coming your way. Stick around with the group here, girl, because there's a fabulous bunch. And I'll tell you what, you're feeling down, you only need to pop on here and they will all make you feel amazing. All right, so let's, John, I'm going to pick a couple of cards for you. All right, so just stick around. And whose birthday was it tomorrow?
Yeah, whose birthday
Oh,
was
for
it?
God's sake. Yes, oh, John's there. That's good. Was it John? Yeah, there we go. John, now, you've got healing energy, John, all right? And I do feel that you've probably been lacking the confidence. Jennifer, you just made me laugh there. Oh, my God, yeah. John, getting back to you, all right? We've got the spiritual card here. All right. And the fact that, you can connect with that higher energy and really make a difference, not only your life, but to other people's life as well. All right. And I feel that, it's about being grounded, working on being grounded, getting the home life sorted out. Also, I've got a gentleman in spirit, a father energy over there who I feel has been, well, he was maybe less than supportive when he was here, but I feel that he's wanting to support you over there. And so really I have to remind you that you've got healing energy, John. You are meant to heal and be a healer for other people. And sometimes that could be, I don't know why, I feel like I want you to speak to me like your voice has healing energy in it. So I'm going to say that for you, John. Don't lose faith or face in the situation that's happening right now, all right? I think sometimes less is more. Saying less is more. And I feel like I need to say that to you, John, and tell you that everything's going to be more than okay. All right. Anne-Marie, you're needing healing. Oh, my God. I've been there myself the last few weeks, let me tell you. Anne-Marie, I will pop you in my healing book, sweetheart.
Thank you for the healing as well.
Yeah. So I'll tell you what, you shuffle the cards while I put Anne-Marie's name into the healing book here. All right. Okay. Now, whose birthday? Somebody had a birthday tomorrow, and I've gone and lost who it is. Katie Wells, hello, a fellow Wells there. Another Wells, yeah. We're on Tribe Wells. All right. Pat, did you say it was your son's birthday tomorrow? Unless there's a couple of birthdays tomorrow. Hang on a minute. Wait till Anne-Marie. Hang on, bear with me. Just talk amongst yourselves for 2 seconds.
Do it. So, Sarah, thank you for sharing, everybody. Yvonne Kerry, reading from Ben, please. Okay.
Oh my God!
I dropped something.
We nearly cracked heads there. Right, we're going to go back to talking about. Oh, Marija, good to have you on. I spend half my time trying to pronounce her name, but she says that I do pronounce it right. I think I'm just not convinced in my own confidence-wise. Yeah, Marija's a lovely name, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
There she is.
Dejute.
Yeah. Marija Dejute. Yeah. You're going to need to break it down for us. I know we're a bit stupid.
Sorry, Marija. We've made the first bit.
Gail McEwen, it's her son's birthday today. Who were you were reading for Yvonne?
I thought you were about to go into something.
She wanted a reading for you.
Okay, right, okay.
Sheesh.
Right then.
I know.
Hang on now.
Oh, John does meditation. There we go. And I've been told I was healing hands. It was my... Oh, it's your birthday tomorrow, John. There you go. I knew it was somebody's birthday tomorrow. Flaming heck. Right.
Okay, so... Yvonne, bear with me. Okay, so pull one.
Look at you commandeering my cards.
I know.
Look at the way you use them.
Cards. Oh, okay. Interesting. Big time of learning for you, Yvonne. Big time. Okay, so Saturn representing wisdom, knowledge, and the new moon as well. So in the next couple of weeks, I'd probably be suggesting next month when we start the new moon, you're going to be looking at maybe some new... You're going to be looking for some more information to develop yourself, because at the moment, I think maybe you're feeling a bit stagnant in what you know and where you want to be. In the future, you want to be able to help people, I think. The feeling that I'm getting is that you need to crack, it's like cracking open an egg, okay? We got the lovely yolk inside, and at the moment, there's this exterior around you, and the feeling that I'm getting is that you want to break free. And not even a yolk, a lovely little chick inside that wants to come out. And in the next month, you're going to be approached, I think, by several people in order to go forward and to develop your skills. But I think you've got to take a bit of discernment and decide wisely, because I think whoever approaches you might not be the right character for you. Let me just pull another card for you, Yvonne. 2 seconds. Oh, yeah. Okay. And I think this person's going to be... Right. One more card, sorry. Okay. This person's going to be coming to you.
So we do that and twirling around.
I'm sorry, darling, sorry. Yeah. This person is going to come to you in female form, and she's going to offer you great wisdom, and she's going to chaperone you, should I say, and look after you. And I think you need to just give her your time, your energy, and believe in yourself, because at the moment, I don't think that you're able to do that. And I think you need to just break this exterior, and it's like a mental barrier that you've got inside. And it's very easy when you get past it, and it's just having the confidence to do that. So what I'm saying is, in the next month, just keep your eyes open. Don't get drawn in by, X, Y, or Z, whoever approaches you. You decide what feels right for you. We've been talking about empathy tonight. We've done that for a reason. So use your empathy wisely and choose who you want to learn from, whatever feels right with you.
Okay. Thank you very much for that. Right, let's get back to the empath, being an empath, because some of you have joined us and they weren't here before and what have you, and some of you, have probably been here, but we were talking earlier on about the empath thing. Well, before I go any further, listen, although we're doing, some readings and, for sharing and all the rest of it, oh, look at that. Anne-Marie loves your accent.
Oh, my.
Oh, you've got a fan. Anne-Marie,
yeah.
If you want something more in-depth, then private message me, or if you want a reading with Ben, private message me for him.
You're pimping me out now.
I'm pimping him out now.
Yeah.
What do you reckon? Yeah, and he's probably not going to thank me for that either, are you? What did you say that for? Yeah. All right, I think I need to control these banners a little bit more as well. Look, let's put the... You are amazing. I like that one. Yeah, I like that one. So as if you need a private consultation and something more in depth, more personal to yourself, then do send me a PM and I will send you the menu of what it is that I do. And also, if you want to connect with Ben, go to Twitter as well. What's your handle on Twitter again? I am Ben.
I am Ben. Caps locks. Yeah.
Yeah. And also, Ben did his podcast with Lance Brooks as well. I'm not sure if Lance is still there.
Okay.
But he put a link, I think, in the comments section. So, Lance, if you're there, repost it in the comments, if you could. All right. And then have a wee listen to Ben and Lance, just kind of like dropping it into there. Like, I don't even know what you were talking about most of the time, but it was inspiring because I did hear little bits and pieces. Right, so guys, let's change it up a little bit, right? So we've had the purple balls. Mm-hmm. We've had some love hearts before when we were talking about something else. So let's do the stars, shall we? Let's do stars. So if to go over to your left, hit share, like and follow the page as well so it can actually see your comments. And some of you, I know, even though you've been invited to like and follow the page, you haven't done, because I've noticed, like recently, when I look back and I think some of the comments look like they're actually missing and we don't see them, even though you think we do, we don't see them, right? And I realize that it's actually because you need to like and follow the page. They get removed from us actually seeing anything. So hit share and then share into groups, share with everybody, right? Because I've forgotten about who you can actually share it to. Share with your mum. All right, share with everybody, in fact. Share with your dad, because don't want to leave dad out. Share with your cousins, your aunts, your uncles. All right, just share it. Let's build the energy up here. Like, wow, Ben, you're so right with everything. I do want to help people, and I do feel like my confidence has been knocked over the past couple of years. I will look out for this female. Thank you. There you go.
My pleasure, Yvonne.
Maybe always being undermined, Yvonne.
Yeah.
Right, and feeling undermined. So it's kind of putting you off connecting with other people. Look at all the lovely stars, right?
Wow.
Ruth Townsend, you have been sharing massively here. Helios, I think you should do a couple of cards for Helios.
Okay.
In a wee minute, yeah. Even though Helios, you did not follow instructions, right? Yeah. Helios put bangs, right? He put fireworks, right? When we said stars, right? Oppositional,
burn,
right?
baby,
There's
burn,
a burn, baby, burn. We're doing Ruth at the moment. But listen, Helios, stick around because he says, I'm sure I saw that he's got to go to bed soon.
Helios?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's not in this part of the world. I think he's in another part. Right, okay.
Right,
so,
okay.
Righty-o. So, Ruth, how are you, sweetheart? I feel like I haven't caught up with you for ages. Right, so keep sharing, guys. Keep sharing. I'm just going to say a quick hello. Anne-Marie's there as well doing that.
Oh, there's Lance.
Lance is there. Check out the podcast. Right, there we go. Oh, shoot, I've missed it. Lance will need to come on and have a chat some night when we're both on. That'd be good. Check out the podcast of Ben the Lightbringer at, there we go. on his Facebook page.
Oh, yeah.
Right, so guys, save the link. Okay, save the link.
So
I'm going to leave it up there for a minute. Lisa Paris has joined us as well. Eileen's still there, which is great. Claire's still there. Hello to you all. Charlotte Cooper is in the house as well. And there, did I see John? There he is.
Oh, Spratty's on. Yeah,
hello, Lara and Sir Ben.
Oh,
how come? Wait a minute. Wait, Screech. You get Sir, and I don't even get Lady.
I always call you a lady.
Yeah, but John called you Sir, and just me, Lara.
Well, just Lara. You're more than just Lara.
John, I had an accident with your cheesecake today. Right? I also had an accident with Ben's cheesecake. I know.
How hard is it to carry a plate with a cheesecake on it?
You wouldn't believe what that cheesecake and I went through. Honestly, he's up at 5 a.m.
Right, okay,
oh my God, Helios! Right, okay, then we'll stick with us because
hang on, you get sidetracked. Come on,
I'm reading for Ruth. I haven't forgotten, right?
Good, okay.
I actually remembered the name John because John will be the first one to tell you. I never remember anybody's name, as you know as well. Ruth. Have we been feeling a bit low, depressed, clouded mood, clouded judgment? I'm feeling a bit of tension when it comes to the actual whole relationship thing going on here. Can I just say that? Cup of Hearts, love, passion, happiness. But I'm feeling that the love and passion, happiness is perhaps kind of like in the background here. Everybody's saying hi, Spratty, as well. Mm-hmm. You'll see that they're all tuned into that as well. So Ruth, I'm feeling that this is, weighing heavily on you. And I also feel like we need to move you, like house-wise, from where you are now to where you're meant to be. No, it hasn't made it in the post, John. Like I said, I had a technical hitch. It's in my stomach. No, wait. No, I'll speak to you about that in a separate thing. Basically, Tabitha was trading John's camera for the phone because he got a camera for the phone that you hook on it. It's an extra super duper camera, but it's for an iPhone and he's not got an iPhone. Right. So Tabitha come in yesterday when he was demonstrating this, on the thing. And she said, I'll have it. And he said, I'll trade you for a bit of cheesecake because she came in to talk to me about the cheesecake.
Right, okay.
Right? So she says the deal is your phone charger, the magnetic one, and the camera thing, and she's happy to send you the cheesecake. She's her mother's daughter with a wheeling and dealing, I know, babe.
Bargaining with the cheesecake.
Okay, bargaining with the cheesecake. Right, so moving on, Ruth. I'm still here, still with you, Ruth. Right, I'm feeling that we're in a new moon energy right now, and although things have been tricky to pick up for you, right, I feel like I need you to get up, Ruth, move some energy, girl, move the furniture around, try and do what you can, right? Get the old broom out, move the energy around, make sure you get into all the corners, get some tea lights in there, get the salt sprinkled along the skirting board and that. It's about protecting your energy, and we need you to get back up now. The time is right, Ruth. I feel like we've been down and maybe been out, or think you have been for a while, but not out of the game permanently. You've just been resting, all right, on spiritual bypass, as we like to call it. I've also got a woman in spirit here, very strong motherly, maternal feeling about this woman as well. Well, you see, when I went like that, then I suddenly thought that doesn't look good, right? Yeah, well, let's not go there. And even though she was out of breath, I feel that she had trouble breathing before she passed, and I feel like I want to take blood tests and check for something in her blood continuously, but I feel that there was perhaps 2 conditions there that she had before she actually passed, but maybe one was only spotted. I do feel very tired, and she remembers being tired before she left this world, but she's not left and gone forever. I have to tell you from her that she has heard your prayer, she has heard your request, and she's on it. All right, Ruth, thank you so much for sharing, sweetheart, and for popping on here. Okay then, Helios has to go to bed in 5, so because it's after 5.
Right, let's do Helios then.
God almighty, we're not bending down to get that at the same time.
No, you can do it.
Here we go.
Okay then, Helios. Bear with me.
You need practice at that whole spreading them bit.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Well, Helios, it looks like you also, my friend.
God,
gee, what?
You keep spinning me.
Helios, by the looks of things, you are a healer as well, my man. The feeling I'm getting from these cards is that, like, just on topic with what we're speaking about today, you've suppressed an energy which is actually quite empathic. It's giving, it's healing, it's loving. And I think it's felt like you've been going up against a brick wall all your life, but you're at this crossroads at the moment, and you don't know whether it's trickery as far as your inner talk, the inner monologue that you have. If that's Ryan saying whether you believe yourself or you believe in yourself. It looks like there's going to be opportunities as well approaching, and new love for you as well. And let me just pick another card. Okay, and I think this new relationship, or should I say love, is going to be approaching you in the next 6 months. Now, again, this is all interconnected. By actually going into your gift and your ability and honing in on what you know inside, but maybe logically you don't know, but subconsciously it's in there. And it's a case of just releasing it, letting it come out, and actually opening up your heart, because obviously I can tell that you've had quite a lot of heartache in your life. And yeah, it's put a block on your personal growth and your faith in being loved. And you have huge capacity, massive capacity, and it's in that you will be able to expand your gift, maybe actually go into something different from what you're doing at the moment. And in doing that, you'll surround yourself with people who are very like-minded, the black sheeps of the family that we've been talking about. And I feel that you will find your equal love whilst doing what you want to do, not what you're doing at the moment. So I hope that helps.
There we go. Very good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's all right.
Jennifer Corcoran likely won't show me as a sharer now. That's okay. That's okay. I'm not sure what you're meaning, Jennifer, but I'm going to pick a couple of cards for you anyway, because I noticed your name coming up a few times there. All right, so stick with us. We were talking about being an empath before, weren't we?
We were, yeah.
And empathy and empath. How many on here do you feel that you're an empath, right? Or do you feel that or maybe got to the point now, even listening to us, right? Charlotte Cooper as well there. It's a lovely way of spelling Charlotte, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
How unique is that? So it's not a typo.
It's not a typo. No.
I know.
No, it's not.
I'm teasing.
Gail Carr's there as well.
Hey, Gail.
Yeah. Okay. Crap, I've forgotten. Jennifer. There we go. I know. Nearly.
Yeah, almost.
Nearly. John, if John's watching, he will be laughing his head off. I know, sniggering away there. Yeah. Right. Okay. So, Jennifer. All right. We've got. I would say now is the time that you're nurturing things round about you. People, situations, new ideas, new beginnings, right, are here. It's important to keep your feet firmly on the ground, right? Don't stray too far from your comfort zone at the moment, but changes are imminent, all right? Although there's change around us all the time, and certainly in this, era at the moment, there's a lot of change, right, that's happening in the world, and it can leave you feeling a bit kind of, out of sync. I've got a gentleman over the other side. I've got a dad feeling where he's concerned as well. And he's saying, just take it easy, just Rome wasn't built in a day type thing. It's the, not to rush around, to take time and heal. He's telling me that your energy's been a bit fraggled, with what's been going on round about you. It's like you're giving and not getting much back in return. And it's leaving you feeling a bit kind of like maybe a wet rag, chucked over the back of a chair somewhere.
Dejected, like.
A bit dejected. Yeah, it's probably, I was very
a wet rag. You're not a wet. I love you so much, Dan.
I'm going to carry on.
Yeah.
Right, regardless. Okay, so see, there's a strength card. Look, you pushed me that far over. Even the walls try and bump me off. Right, so we've got the strength card here. Jeez, next time I announce you, they're going to be watching, aren't they? Because there's such shenanigans.
It's like Dr. Evil, isn't it? And
I know, we've got the strength card here, right? Which is, don't impale yourself, not for anybody here as well. I feel that you've really been pushed to the wall, right, Jennifer? But you are coming back. It's taking a little bit of time here as well. I feel that really paying attention to what you're eating, right now, drinking plenty of water type thing, and taking care of yourself, because you've been through a phase where you've had to look after another person who's been ill and looks like passed over. It's like it has taken something from you, and that bounce back that you've not normally got. But you might be down, but you're not out. All right. The planets at the moment, they may be making you feel that you're not receiving the news that you need to receive, but actually what they've done is provided a holding space for you. All right. And this is where true transformation takes place, Jennifer. So thank you so much for sharing and for popping on. Suddenly got all hot there.
Uh-huh.
Right, Lisa loves the energy. Right. They're all laughing at us. You know that, don't you?
It's your fault.
And now I've lost her. Oh, look at that. My 4C. We've got somebody from YouTube here.
Oh,
there we
hello,
go.
my 4
Welcome
seasons.
from what? That's lovely, isn't it? My 4C. And that picture is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Let's pick a couple of cards. All right, let's pick a couple
Four
of cards.
Seasons is one of our favourite songs as well.
Oh, I love Nigel Kennedy's version of the Four Seasons.
Oh, yeah.
Right, it might be a crazy looking guy, but yeah, absolutely. I'm going to pick a couple of cards, right, for 4 seasons. There we go. Wow, we've got relationships mentioned here, right? Venus is there. Venus shows Taurus and Libra, and I would say between Taurus and coming up to Libra, September, October time, it is all about relationships. The relationship you have with yourself, the loving you, learning to love and nurture yourself is key here. But I feel that there's a wonderful relationship situation that is just going to grow and really take you in a very new, much needed and awesome direction, right? And love and money are on a similar vibration. So financially, ideas that you've got that are putting into practice here, all right? Ideas that you've got. I feel that maybe making your own money where a business is concerned, that sort of thing, and kind of taking it into a new direction is going to pay off. All right, so thank you so much for calling in here. It's fabulous to get them in on YouTube here as well.
Yes, isn't it? It's
all right,
great.
So if you're from YouTube, please like my YouTube channel and leave a comment. All right, and come in onto Facebook if you're on Facebook and give my LaraWells Live like and follow as well. And Ben, of course, don't forget Ben. I am Ben on his Twitter page. Not that I'm ever on Twitter, but I'm sure some of you are. Right, hang on. What did Helios say here? I've lost him. I've lost him again. Poof, it goes up so fast, doesn't it?
It moves very quickly.
It does. I'm sorry if, like Charlotte Cooper, you want to read for Charlotte?
No, you carry on, darling. All right, let's see what Eunice had to say. You carry on.
All right, okay. Just talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I did.
Bless. I think that one there as well. Right. Okay. So where
Charlotte, a couple of cards here for you. Excuse me while I just, like stretch. Oh, like Lance has said something as well. You better.
Okay. What does it mean when a died bird, a dead bird is at your doorstep? I found that when I came back from the gym today. I felt it to mean something.
It's not great, Lance.
No, it's not good news. It's the death of something, but it does mean a transformation into something else. So
basically, the bird's flown into the door and actually killed itself.
In a nutshell.
In a nutshell, right?
Yeah.
It's flown at you. So birds do, depends on the bird, but they bring information, right? So they're God's messengers after all, as well. And so it probably was his time to go. All right, but at the same time, his message is exactly what Ben's saying about transformation, about it's imminent. Okay, you have to kill off part of you and transform the other part and extend it.
Yeah,
right?
Nothing logical now. Go with the feeling. Bang. Tomorrow, move forward. As simple as that, lads.
Absolutely.
And yeah, where's Helios's thingy gone?
I don't know. I definitely saw. He's probably off to bed. Just saying he was off to bed now anyway.
Probably,
but just because you read for him, I thought, I think Helios has said something to you.
That's probably further down, I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Charlotte, these are your cards anyway. Okay, it's difficult to answer. We've got Marija is talking about, I'm a bit confused about a new man, if I will be with him or not. Thanks for the answer. My name is Maria.
Maria.
Oh, Maria. Is that just a different spelling? That's actually quite a nice spelling.
Silent J, yeah.
Maria. Ah, okay then. Right. Anyway, Charlotte, we've got relationship cards here for you. All right. We've got death, a part of your life, start the next chapter. And we're talking about dead birds with Lance, right? It's happening all over here. So maybe the bird hasn't flown into the door for you. But it does say that we've got a relationship here that's going from strength to strength because we've got Venus here. And Venus is like looking at the Venus is Cupid, right? So we've got Cupid that is sprinkling a smattering of love where relationships are concerned, all right? And I would say you're kind of learning to love yourself better now, more so than you have before, all right? And that's got to be a good thing, because when you feel love, when you love you, then you can love another, but also you can feel the love from another person too, all right? And I would say there's a new pathway, a new avenue opening up, Charlotte, and this baby steps, tentative, right, granted, but was going to take you in an awesome direction. All you need to do is say yes to the opportunity that's coming your way just very, very shortly. Also in spirit, I've got I don't know if you remember your grandmother. I've got a grandmother over in spirit as well. She's tutting away at me, so I think she's maybe a bit not entirely in approval of what we're doing here, but she's hanging in there for the duration, let me tell you. And what I do know is that she loves you. She was quite a hard taskmaster when she was here, let me tell you. And she's paying particular attention to the hair, like she liked to get maybe rollers put in the hair and liking her hair done, you know, every week type thing. That was probably her therapy back in the day. But she's sending lots of love to you and saying that she's heard your requests, your prayers. Apparently you go, oh God, a lot, right? So, and it's probably not until somebody mentions it that you actually realise that maybe you do. Okay, right. So thank you so much, Maria. This relationship, if you're, I want to say, if you're having to ask the question, then probably there's a bit of a doubt there anyway. Absolutely. Right? And that doubt is your intuition that's telling you for a reason, right? But the cards are going the magician. Maybe I think it's the bad situation that you've been in before, right? So according to here, it looks like you've got all this past shit, you know, inside of your mind, taking up unpaid rent in your head, right? And it's clouding your judgment where this one is concerned. But I've got to say that the cards like the guy that that is round about you just now, all right? So I feel that it's more about how you're feeling in you and having that kind of confidence in you that, is he the right one? Well, basically, I want to turn that around the other way, all right? So it's kind of like the, you know, should you invest your time in him type thing. Rather than is he the right one for you, it's like, should you invest your time in him? All right. So as my son would say, is the juice worth the squeeze? Right?
Yeah, very good.
Which one said that?
Nick.
No. Nathaniel. Is the juice worth? Yeah, you're very good with the old sayings and quotes. So it is. All right. So Maria, I hope that helps. Okay, rightio. Well, guys, you know what? I think we've run out of time, haven't we?
We certainly have, but it's been wonderful.
It's been great, and we've had some great chats, and we've had, listen, happy birthday, John for today, but also Pat's son for tomorrow. Pat's son, was it Claire's son as well for tomorrow? I'm sure I saw Claire saying it was somebody that she knew whose birthday is tomorrow too. The old ways, oh, hang on. Oh, God damn it, I've missed it again. Of life is dying to give birth to you. The old Lance is dying to give it. Lance Mark, I was telling Ben you said that last night. Charlotte, you're very, very welcome. And Maria, you're very welcome too. Guys, I will be back tomorrow. I don't know whether Ben will be joining me because I had to twist his arm this time. Once he's here, he's fine. It's just the actual getting you here, isn't it? Yeah. We'll see what transpires. But until tomorrow night.
Thank you, everybody.
Lots of love, everybody. Take care, have a fabulous evening and a fabulous day tomorrow, and we'll catch you tomorrow night. Lots of love and good night to you all. Bye-bye.